Hello YouTube, it is Damien. It is the Rise of a Nation. It is episode 70. And today we have Victoria in the second knockout round in the Euro Cup 2. I cannot wait for this. This is a real hallmark of where we've come from where we've been. You know, in 7 seasons, did you say we're going to be in a knockout round of a competition of Europe? No. Did you think we're even going to win that first leg against Besiktas? Not really. We went out there and we trounced them. If you didn't watch last episode, you watched a footballing clinic, and I highly recommend you go watch it. We have Victoria here. The only problem for me is a couple things. First things first, we're playing at home first. I hate it in Europe. Playing at home first is such a big disadvantage because you know that if they score, they're always going to be in it going back to their ground, right? Same reason why I was like against Besiktas at 1-0. I wasn't overly annoyed, but I was annoyed because we dominated and we didn't win, right, in the first leg. But we had the away goal and I knew, okay, they know they have to come and score, right? Today, right now, if someone says 0-0 full time, I'll take it because it means that I know that the team's good enough to score in Portugal, right? And if we score, we're in the game. It's going to finish over 90 minutes and we're well in the game. Second thing that's annoying me is that Eugene Neff is out, and he's obviously unbelievable. But I have something that is a little bit different to what I would normally do in this tie to kind of just get the best players in form in, but also to go that we played so well against Besiktas that I'm kind of going to go after Victoria in the home leg. I feel like there's a leg to go after them, do it in the home leg. Even though we don't want an away goal, I also reckon that there's goals to be had here for us at home. Last thing that I'm going to say is in the league, we are trouncing it. We are looking so good with 2 games. We're going to be minor premiers, which is really nice to see. And in the only game that you missed, we played FC Nords at home. And to be fair, this game should have been dead and buried. They made it 2-1. They had a goal disallowed for offside for 2-2. They missed a big chance in the 90th. And then Jenkins scored on the break. Neil Jenkins, by the way, rotated, came in and scored 2. He's in great form at the moment. Of his last 5 or 6 games, he's averaging like something ridiculous. Might even tell us in here. He's averaging in his last 5 games 7.6, right? And I think that's not even including the last couple games he played in the B team. So we are going to change the team slightly, and there we are. We have AGF in the middle. Game means nothing, right? The only game that really means something in this run is after Victoria. We have Copenhagen away from home, 0-0 first leg. Know that we get an away goal there, we're probably going to get through that tie, right? Anyhow, it doesn't bother me too much. We're going to go into this game, and this is going to be massive, okay? I'm also a bit tired. Watch Liverpool Man United game. Bit of a fizzler, but a very interesting game from a coaching point of view. Important to note here as well, Panathinaikos with their wonderkids have spanked Wolves. Sporting have beat FC Midtjylland, but that's going to go back to Denmark. Standard and Sassuolo have drawn 1-1. It gives me hope that Sassuolo is still here because I think I can get after him. And Zenit has beaten Zaragoza. And in the games left, we got AZ, Fenerbahce Rennes, and St. Gallen pumped. I don't know who it was, right? But St. Gallen, the Swiss side, pumped one of the big boys to knock him out. Yeah, Shakhtar. So I don't know where that came from, but yeah. Anyhow, away we go. Big game. They're going to tell us to rotate. I don't think so. You know, they want Rafael all best playing. He's played quite well, Rafael. We'll give him that. But yeah, the reason why I've done this is A, Jenkins is in great form. B, scoring in every game that he's played really in the last 5 or 6. That I feel like I may as well get the guy in form in there, and it keeps Oscar Sandu for that late stage push off the bench to get me a goal. Right? Also, Dolcek probably a better fullback than Finley Armstrong. Finley in great form, but more of a defensively minded fullback. I think at home, we can be that little bit more aggressive and really go after him. Is that going to bite me in the bum? We're about to find out, but that's the way I'm thinking about it, and that's the way I'm going to go about it. Your team for your second knockout round game is this. Mpegesi in goals. Otto, who's been playing sensationally at the moment, at right back. Marquez, Christensen, Dolcek. But in the full-back role, where I have not used him once this season, what a time to do it. Joe Hogan, Kenny, Bubnajar Hansen, Jenko, the big boy up on the left-hand side. Ali was going to love that. Unfortunately, I think he's in bed, which is a shame. Links down below, we're live on Twitch. And Zahora, of course, is leading the line. You know, look for Oscar, look for Rafael, look for Andreas, look for Thank God off the bench, because they're going to be in and around, and I think they're going to do a really good job. I'm also going to get Cameron Robertson to the bench as well. And no, I'm actually going to get Finley Armstrong to the bench. Cameron, you're unlucky. Just in case, if we go ahead, I can bring Finley on and be a bit more of a wing-back on defending that role. But yeah, we'll go to that. Anyway, interested to see what we can do. Zahora yet, by the way, has not been 100% since his injury, but he's scoring, which is really good. Anyway, it's going to be interesting what they do, what they line up was, because I've been told they're going to line up 4-4-2, and I've been told they're going to line up 4-2-3-1, so it'll be interesting to see how they line up. In the league, we checked it out at the end of the last episode. They're doing really well. They sit 4th. They finished 4th last year. They're a good side, right? They are in good form and they play really well. And I'm just going to tell them to go out there and enjoy themselves. I'm not going to put too much pressure on them. And yeah, we are going to obviously go have a look at the team and what they're playing and everything like that as well. They are lining up in the 4-2-3-1, which I think suits us the best. And yeah, they've tight marking on all of them. Jeez, okay, our assistant really wants to do it, Whitehead. But anyway, goalkeeper Alvaro with that last thing. He's worth more than a whole football club. Right, there's one player. Dija, very good fullback, 28 years of old, very, very quick. No real area. Tapia, obviously the Peruvian, still looks pretty good. But late doors, this is why we bring Oscar on. Late doors, Oscar, with that freaking pace and agility, is going to tear Tapia to shreds. We know that. Thomas Ira, though, very good regen there from Genk on loan. Ibrahim Kane, very quick fullback. So unlike last time out against Besiktas, where there was one side where a fullback was noticeably slower, and we went after him, the 32-year-old there. There's no one really to go after. And for Fana, obviously, the Ivorian international, unbelievable player. Ballas in the middle, the Frenchman looks really good. Andy, mercifully not playing up top, really, because if up top he would be deadly. Hugo Felix looks really, really good in the hole. Pablo on the other side, the Chilean, very experienced, very, a Chilean international, very good player indeed. And the regen wonderkid, the Colombian that is up top, that I think Rafael was going to partner eventually, looks the bee's knees. Like, he is unbelievable. And we're going to have a very tough time against it. On the bench, they've got some really good players here on the bench as well. The Angolan at fullback isn't the worst. The right back's okay. Joseph, obviously, is a very experienced midfielder. He can play a role. Arnold is really quick, so we'll watch out for him. He also can finish naturally. Yepes, really quick fullback as well. Armo's okay, and the backup keeper is on the bench as well. And yet again, the German is really, really good. So, to sum it up, their team is really, really, really stacked and good. And we're going to have a very tough time to keep them quiet, but at the same time, I think we're going to be okay. Last thing I am going to do, Jenkins, inside forward, on attack, get in that role, and Dolcek, wing back on support. More lights are more on attack, but on support, I think he can do a job. Anyway, you come into this one in good forms. Maybe they've gone a little bit of a poor run of form. I think they've been really decent. It's a different sort of challenge. We're going to be focused on playing our game, be clinical in front of goal. It's simple as that. My players can adapt to the weather. It actually looks really nice out there, to be fair. Our recent form's really good. We're yet to really lose a game in recent memory. A lot of draws, a lot of wins, which is really good to see. So they've kind of lost their last couple in the league. They may have played a couple of the big boys, though, in a row. When we last checked in at the end of last episode, they haven't lost a game in about a month and a bit. So they may have just played all the big boys like Sporting and that recently and are lost. Anyway, score prediction in the chat. If we can I'm looking for us to keep the ball. If we can keep the ball, we're going to be in this game of football. I just know how good they can be. It's us in the whites, them in the black, and it's a highlight. And Ali's already got the flares around the grounds going. Anyway, Jeppe Hansen now with the ball coming inside, still driving, looking for Zahora. Looked offside in the end. Great save from the keeper. And to be fair, would have counted too. Wow. He looked like he was a half a yard off, but big moment for Johan up top and didn't find it. Anyway, Bubnajar, Jenkins with him, still there. Sorry, Jenkins, Jesper. Bubnajar cuts it, doesn't get through, gets through everybody, doesn't find the way into the back of the net, and it is going to be still 0-0. 65 minutes played, 0-0. And we just need to keep going in the same way that we've started this game. 20 minutes in, we've looked pretty good. Anyway, Hoj wins it, but it's not going to fall to anyone. Jenko knows how to press, though, and Tapia. He's forced backwards. Zahora force him long. Jenkins is going to force him long. Does well, too. In the end, it's a good kick from the keeper. I'd rather them not play out because they're so good on the ball. Anyway, Aranguiz with the ball. Anyway, Kane now goes back a line into Fofana, and they know how to build up, and they know how to play football. Good diagonal, but Dolcek in the right spot is going to get on it. Jenko's presented down the line and finds him, and he can turn and go. Can he find someone in the second line? Instead, he's going to drive himself into that second line. Now he might need to turn back and keep it. Jenko, though, beats one, beats two, looks for Kenny, poor ball. Needed to keep it a bit more simple, did the Australian international, but he didn't. Blas looking for Ramos, the wonder kid, out on this right-hand side, goes for goal. He's hit the post. Oh, my. 0-0 just. Jenko just needed to keep that just simple. He did the right thing, just needed to turn and keep it. That ball there was not on. He's now injured. All right, this is why we had Finley out there. Dolcek's going to go in the winger role. Unfortunate for the Australian, and we're going to go and get Finley Armstrong a bit more on a wing back on defend because he's so limited going forward. And we'll go to that. And yeah, not nice to see the Australian get injured, but it is what it is. I could have brought Oscar on, but I really want him to be that off the bench, late doors, pitch me a goal sort of player. Anyhow, highlight right before half-time. Finley, Dolcek doesn't win it, but Hoj wins it because Joe Hoj wins everything. Kenny, good ball. Bubnajar looking for Dolcek, doesn't find him. In the end, though, Armstrong's going to win that ball back, and we're going to find Kenny again. Anyway, Finley gets on it now. Back into Tony Christensen. Can go out the other side. I was going to go back to Finley. That's fine. Go back to Tony. Or finds Dolchek coming short. Into Joe Hoge. Good ball to Finley. Not known for getting forward as Finley Armstrong. Back into Joe. Find it really hard to break down their banks of 4. Zohora now. Looks inside. Bub in the jar. Wasn't really on. Ramos is good, but Tony does the job. Dolchek again. Joe Hoge. We're really dominating this period of play. And Finley on it again. They're really struggling to kind of get out. Anyway, Finley Armstrong, big switch. Otter, what a ball. And Otter knows how to swing one. Inside, Bub in the jar. Cutter, he does. Yepi blocked. Oh, good ball, good movement. Really deserves something. If they go on the break, I'm going to be livid here. Aaron Geese, highlight over. Really would have been livid if that was them on the break. We have played quite well in that first half. I'm absolutely happy with that. Play the same way, I back us to pinch a goal. Andreas has picked up a knock as well. No, Bubner just picked up a knock. It's a tight green. You can play on, captain. And there we are. So, being the better of the two sides, but it looks okay. They're looking to play on the counter. That's fine. Time is ticking here at the moment. 65 minutes played. And we are going to make our first change. And it is going to be Andreas for Bum the Jar because he's quite quick. And Oscar warm up because you're going to come on in about, you know... Going to come on, he's going to come on right then, but okay, we'll let the highlight go. Hopefully we score, and we might need to not even bring Oscar on, but it's Tapia, and then I had to build out and Digger. He's got to build down this line into Yepes. Digger again, goes back inside Joseph now, and back again, into Tapia, into Joseph, into Digger, and they're keeping it nicely in this little triangle quadrant, and Yepes, Fafana facing forward and can go now, and here they come. This is really well worked here by Victoria. The first time we really played some really fluent football. Yepes going on a run. Back to Fofana. Really need a tackle we do. Back to Joseph. Good shape from us to force him a couple of lines backwards. Into Tapia again. Yepes. Back into Tapia. Good shape from us. But they're still finding these half spaces. Finley, you need to get across, mate. Never got across, did Finley. Wins the ball, though, eventually. And he just thumps it to no... You had time. That's why I didn't want to play you. You just panicked for no reason. It's their highlight. We need to make sure we don't concede here, really. Good ball. Ramos ain't missing that. There's an away goal. Dominated the game, but, you know, it comes from Finley just being fucking stupid. You win the ball back. Why are you punting across field for? Joe Hoge off, Oscar on. Confirm that. Into the 4-2-4. We need to get this back level terms. That is not good for us. That is not good for us at all. Being 1-0 down here. Dolchek now. Beats a man. Gets in the box. Penalty one time? No, not really. Dolchek looked for it too. What a dive. That's annoying, man. It's basically just a Swallow game all over again. Dominated at home and they fucking scored on the break. Tony wins the ball back. Kenny. I don't think this is a highlight. I think this is because I was trying to make a change. FM, if you're going to just let it go, please. Andreas, this is not a highlight, so let's just get on with it. Still going with the highlight of nothingness. Come on, just get on with it. I need to know if I'm going to score or not. Dolchek now, beats a man, does he? Hoge, one time be a goal. Zohora win it. Oh, just too deep. Got goal side of his man too. Andreas, Yepi. That's never going to be it. Highlight over. All right, 2 up top, time to go. They've had 1 shot on target. I'm going to also get that a little bit more direct as well, I think. A bit wider too. I think really late doors. Let's use the pace there of Oscar as well over the top. Let's go. Come on. Dolchek should be as a winger. I know it's saved as an inside forward here. But that's from a few years ago. Anyway, go. Come on, boys. 1 chance is all I need. They make it 2-0. It's game over. So ball into the channel should be Empagesi's. You got time, sir. You can dribble it back into your box. You can pick a pass. He just goes long. I understand why he's done that, but he had a bit more time to even carry it a bit more and really set up. Anyway, Kane now. Big switch. Finley doesn't win it. Yepes now can beat a man down the line. Tony, good tackle. No penalty given, which is good. And Tony now can go, and he's running. Fucking go, buddy Dolchek, man. Look at the space. Stretch the game. Tony looking for Oscar. Oscar does well. Andreas, moments in the box. That's a sending off. It's a sending off. Here we go. Against 10 men. Can we find a late goal? They'll probably time waste and it won't even be a highlight. We need a score from this. We need this to be level going into the next game. Andreas, Otto, swings. Doesn't find anyone. Should be our ball. Marquez now. Otter. In the Yeppy. Looks for Oscar. Doesn't find him. Bit too direct, maybe. Maybe we should have kept it a little shorter. Montero now. He's just going to go long. Should be our ball here. It's not, is it? Ramos. They're going to score a second with 10 men, aren't they? Football Manager's going to do me in. What a tackle from Kenny. Looks for Andreas. Big switch. Stretch the game. That's what I want. Off we go. On the break. Well, not really. Anyway, Yeppy. Overlapping run of Otter. Ignored. Yeppy! Oh, he's hit the bar. Another highlight. Come on, please, boys. We do not deserve to lose to this game of football. Big throw in. Andreas rolls his man. Doesn't get there. Joseph clears. Yeppy. Finley. Not known for his goal scoring ability. Oh my God, he's hit the post. Football Manager, why are you doing this to me? We hit the post and the bar in the 90th minute. We have dominated that game of football. And it's Victoria that has won 1-0. And I'm going to say it again and again and again. Football Manager, since the update, has got some weird coding that you dominate a lot of games and you don't win if you're not training chance conversion. We didn't train it this week. Against 10 men as well for the last 10 minutes of the game, including the stoppage time, of course. Dominated the game, had chances. Did you think we scored? Nope. Just unlucky, really. Really unlucky. 1-0 down. We have to go to Portugal and win to get through. That is a real kick in the teeth. That didn't deserve to go like that. We dominated. We looked good. And we just didn't do it. Not going to show us the highlight, the stats. Just look at that. 16 shots, 7, 61% of the ball. We lost 1-0 to their first shot on target. Hit the boys, hit the bar. Wow. Here's what it is. We've got all the work to do in Portugal. Get absolutely FM'd. Not a time for it to happen. And yeah, that is not good at all. It is what it is. We just have to go play the same way. If we go play the same way, you don't know. We have to score in Portugal and we have to win the game of football. At least it's simple. Go win a game of football over 90 minutes away from home. It's a simple task. It's just a lot harder than what it sounds. They're a good side. They're taking a lead. But we have absolutely freaking pumped them at home. And to walk away with a 1-0 loss at home after pumping them for 90 minutes hurts quite a fair bit. I'll see you for the next game in just a second. Welcome back, YouTube. It is time. It is time to find out the fat lady's already singing, or do you believe? A good old saying around on this YouTube channel is, do you believe? The stream knows it because we say it a lot, right? The amount of times we've done it. Sunderland, FA Cup, 4th round, whatever it was, the Aguero moment in history. Do you believe? 2 goals in the 90th minute to come back. FA Cup final with Sunderland, the Mike Godden Cup final. 1-0 down, 85th minute, Godden comes on, scores the equaliser in the 94th, sets up the win in the 120th versus Arsenal when we won our first FA Cup. The Liverpool game at Sunderland, 3-1 down, wasn't it? Freaking scored 4 goals in the last 5 minutes. In the quarter-final, semi-final first leg at Anfield to win 5-3. Got to our first final. Got to our second final and won it after Liverpool beat us in the final the year before. Iceland, AC Milan, came back in Italy, won 6-5 on aggregate. Again, Sporting, 3-1 down on aggregate, away from home. Went and scored 2 late goals to get through on away goals. We won the Champions League that year. There has been moments in saves and years gone past that we've been in the face of adversity and the team has turned around and done it. The only time I haven't is probably Mess. There was a couple comers against Mess, but nothing as monumental as that. This is now the time to go out there and for it to happen. We played superbly against Victoria. We were unlucky. Now it's time to go out there and put it to bed. We're also rotated pretty fully here against AGF. 1-0 up, conceded really late. Yet again, another game where we had chances to put this game to bed. Not a problem. Big thing though, Zahora, Gonski. Hasn't scored in his last few. dropped him for today. Albrecht was going to start, picked up a cold. Didn't play great in the last one, but I have faith in the lad. But yeah, there's all the results around. There's a lot of very tight games. Red Star doing quite a good job, actually, at the moment. But yeah, they reckon we should line up like this. I don't. I reckon the horse will come in. I don't. It's going to be slightly rotated, but also the same way. Bum the Jar is going to come in on that right-hand side as captain. Empik in goals. Otto, Marquez, Christensen, and Neff. If they play the same way they played last game, we'll be okay. The back foot didn't play bad. It was just one moment on the break. Really, they had no real chance. It was one moment on the break, and they freaking scored. Joe Hoge and Kenny. I was going to drop Hoge. I was going to move actually Yeppy into the ball-winning midfielder role and move Albrecht up in behind. All plays, thank God. I think thank God off the bench can change the game. Albrecht coming back from the flu. We've used the doctor, so he's at least fit enough for the bench. Can come on and change it. Bum the Jar and Dolchek. Dolchek looked really good in the game against AGF as well. But Oscar Sandu's a man that has scored big goals in big moments. You know, to swallow anybody. This guy's ready and primed. He's quick. We need goals early. Hopefully we go and do a job. We need to score first today. We need to go 1-0 up and we need to say to Victoria, hey, your away goal means shit now. What are you going to do about it? And really challenge him. Can we go do this? Is this little old side from Sevenborg called SFP going to make the quarterfinal of the Euro 2? Who knows? Let's go find out. It is going to be interesting nonetheless. If we play the same way we played the last leg, we're going to dominate the game and odds are that usually we will score goals. Let's just hope today we do. Their team looks very similar. Very, very, very similar. We owe them after last time. We freaking owe them after last time. Tactically, let's have a look how they're lining up. Here we go. So Dida's out there on the right. He played there last time. Anyone else? Nurio. Yeah, see, I don't mind. There's a 31-year-old I can get at. Bum the Jar, Andreas, they can get at him. Oscar, if he peels wide, can get at him. That's not the worst. Aranguiz has gone out wide. They brought in this guy up top as well. So not Ramos, the guy that scored, and the regen. Rachina's in the middle, the 31-year-old. I think they've semi-rotated here, thinking that they're home and hosed. And you know what? I think we can get at them. Tapia's still there, and RMO, is still very good as well, but he's not natural at centre-back either. I'm telling you, based on the starting 11, we can do it. Who knows? Their recent form's been weird. They FM'd us though, and that's their win. They're lining up in the 4-2-3-1. I think we match up well. I really do. Away in Portugal, massive game though. Anyhow, they're the boys. The SFB boys that could turn into legends in the biggest game in the club's history. Can we go in Portugal and win a game of football? It's a full-packed stadium here. Can we go do it? Against Victoria, it's an early highlight, and I need an early go. Otter, Yeppy, on the ball. We have trained chance conversion the whole week as well. The ball was poor, it's cleared away, but only as far as Eugene Neff. He loves winning the ball back. And Neff now just needs to keep it, finds Marquez. He looks second line. Oscar doesn't get up. Can we win the ball? We don't. It's flicked down, it's Rachina, it's a query. Hoge wins it back into Oscar Sandu. Hasn't got people around him. Goes for goal, wasn't far away from Oscar. A warning shot inside 5 minutes, and it's a highlight straight away. They go long. Neff's not the tallest in the air, but he does well. In the end, though, straight to them, though. And Ziquera can turn. Numbers ahead. Big diagonal. Empik comes and claims. Spectacularly, but that's what you get with 20 and eccentricity. And he throws into Marquez. Can he turn and find a pass? Looks second on the Bub in the jar. Good ball from Marquez. Comes inside, looking for Hoge. That is such a shit ball, Bubs. The captain has sold him short. Here in comes Calamendo. Empik may have just kept us in the tie. What a save. But it comes from the captain making a shit decision to play a ball in the air, crossfield into the middle of the park. No need for it. Tapia doesn't win the header mercifully. Falls back to Aranguiz. We cannot afford to concede early as well. Neff thumps it away. That should be the highlight, Football Manager. Thank you very much. All come from a moment of fucking stupidity from the club captain. Cannot afford it. 60% of the ball, roughly, playing quite well. Free kick to them, though. Just feels like one of those games. Headed back stick. They've hit the post. I actually think Empik got a hand on that too. Big save again from the South African. And there we are. Yeah, he's been credited with the saves. Match rating went up. And now down the other end we go. Neff, Dolchek. Gets on it, turns, can beat a man. Drops the shoulder. Ball in. Headed away. Should be Hoges though. We'll win the ball back. Big switch to Otto's on. Doesn't find him. Bum the jar. Otto's screaming for it. Doesn't find it. Falls to Dolchek. Luckily, Joe Hoge. Dolchek. Left foot. Cross keeper. Oh my God, he went near stick. Why? If he goes cross keeper there, he freaking scores. Oh. Bub in the jar. Bull. Hoj. Knows how to hit him. Good into Tony Christensen. I don't think this is a highlight, though, now that it hasn't really come in yet. The ball to Marquez is good. The highlight's still going, but I don't think it is. There it goes. Oh, go cross keeper, son. We've been the better team here. It's now a highlight for Aaron Geese. Ball in. Backstick. Tapia over the bar. So they're playing on the break and playing quite well. We, though, are creating chances. We need this goal. We wanted it earlier. It hasn't come, but I'll take it right now. Otter throws. Bub in the jar doesn't win. Should be Kenny's ball. We can recycle. Otter again in a very good spot. Neff. Need to find a pass. Finds Joe. Need to go back inside. Neff. What a run, the Australian. Dolchek. Ball. Bub in the jar. Big moment. Oh, my God. He's fucking cost it. How are you? He's got so much time. He's hit it first time wide. How have you not scored? Why? How are you not fucking scored? I'm getting the captain off, I reckon, at halftime. He's costing us. How have you not scored? Oscar's going to go wide, I reckon. Oscar's going to go wide. We're finding so much space down the right-hand side. Get Oscar Sandu wide with the pace. Zahora on at half-time. Not something I have done a lot. But here we go. Anyway, if they score now, it's game over. Headed away. On the break. Dolchek's quick. Let's go. Zahora's off the bench. He hasn't scored in a few games, so he's due. And Dolchek is on the run. Still going is Dolchek. Oscar's inside of him too. Beats another. Big moment for Dolchek. Still going. Oh my God, he's hit the outside of the post. We're not allowed to score. It's game over. It's game over. We're not allowed to score. We're all over him. We are all over him. I'm going to go attacking as well. Corner. Come on. One time. Yeppy. Oscar Sandu. Yeppy's with him. Big ball in. Zahora blocked. Fuck off, man, with the fucking block shots. We're dominating. Otter. Oscar. Good ball towards the basket. Dolchek. Don't shoot. Oh my God. Don't shoot. I said that once before against Mess. I said don't shoot. And bloody, what's his name? Shinkeo scored a weldy. Dolchek at the back sick. I just didn't think he had the angle. What a ball from Oscar. Dolchek just goes and thumps it at the near stick. Keeper should do better, really. But that is 1-0. And as it stands, we're going to extra time. Wowzers. Here we go. Big moments. Hoj looks dead. Gonna make the change in a second. A goal for them. We need one more. A goal for us, and they need two. Tony Christensen, Neff. Ball into Dolchek. Runners for him. He comes inside. Still going. Can beat a man. We've seen it before. Beats a couple. Inside. Neff, the Australian. Oscar Sandu! It's 2-0 in Portugal. And the man has done it. The man from South Africa has done it. Ali's in the chat. Ali loves it. And as it stands, we are through to a quarterfinal. Neff, the Australian, first time. Oscar, slice, just, you know, when you come across it and you hit it, arrows it into the bottom bin. Oh my God, boys, now it's time to shut up shop. They need 2 goals. They need 2 goals. I'm going to stay on the front foot here. I think for at least another 5 minutes, we're all over him. We are all over him in terms of possession and that. All right, now it's time to shut up shop. Game pause? Yes, good. Now it's time to shut up shop. Really is time to shut up shop. Go into that. Yeppy into there. Yeppy is a ball-winning midfielder on defend. Zahora by himself. Oscar can come off. Get in Cameron Roberts. Roberts can go as a defensive wing-back. We'll actually do that. Right. There we go. What else are we going to go with here? Oh, fucking people are dead. People are dead. Going to actually confirm that. Away we go. Don't even want to see this highlight. Don't even care. Unless it's us scoring and it's game over. I don't care. Joe hit it. I didn't want to see that happen. Anyway, Tony now. Back of line. Oscar Sandu, the hero. Goal and assist second half. He wears a magic hat. Yeah, mate. He wears a magic hat, Oscar Sandu. He's fucking magic. He is. Tony into Marquez. This is not the time to lose the ball either. Zahora. Yeppy now, still going. It could be another goal. You never know here. Tackled. Oscar's on it. Haven't played him as a wide right winger, but he's played alright out there. Ball towards Dolchek. In the end, his effort's blocked. That's all she wrote, really. Like for like. Done. There we go. We are through. We are through, boys. We just overturned the deficit, and we are through. Can we cap it with a goal? We do. Tony Christensen backstick, Yeppy assist, 3-0, game over. There we go. In Portugal, we came and we conquered. And yet again, do you believe? Do you believe, ladies and gentlemen? Did you believe? I believed. We believed. We came, we conquered. We're through. My house. Let's go back to Denmark and celebrate. Come on. See you later. 3-0 on the night. 3-1 on aggregate. They absolutely FM'd us in the first leg. No FMing here tonight, boys. We came and we showed them that we are bloody magic. And Oscar SHANDUUUU is the GOAT. Unreal. I am proud of you, boys. I am very proud of you indeed. And saying that, our captain was the one that was most concerning because he was pretty poor. Red Star knockout AZ on away goals. Wow, that is massive. Rennes got through against Fenerbahce. Wolfsburg got through against St. Gallen. And we beat Victoria. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Attend the press conference. Mate, I wouldn't even shop him for Jose Gaya. He's unreal, Neff. Don't think Yeppy really wants to leave at the moment. Fine form. Oh, fucking Oscar. Oscar. Come here. Come here, mate. What a goal. What a goal to send us through. What a hit, son. What a hit. Yes, mate. Come on. All right, let's save and let's get into the draw. Let's save and let's get into the draw. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. So good. What a goal to send us through, really. The 93rd minute one just happens. Unreal. So, there's a few teams we could face. Wolves are out. Wolves are out on away goals. Panathinaikos scored in the 99th minute. The favourites are gone. The favourites are gone. They have some regens as well. Panathinaikos are unreal with their regens. Zaragoza came back to knock out Zenit. I think Zaragoza is probably the favourites. Sporting probably the favourites here, sorry. Or maybe Wolfsburg. Those three. Anyway, this is massive. Euro 2 semi-final draw. We've also got a quarter-final in 3 days' time. Second leg. Just casually. But let's see who we get. We also think there's a semi-final draw as well. Like, we'll find out what path we'll have to take to make the final. And all of a sudden, when you get to a quarter-final as a little club, you just go, do you start thinking of it? Do you? You definitely start thinking of it in a semi. Because you know you're just one tie away from making it to the final. In the final 90 minutes, anything can happen. Could you imagine, boys? Could you actually imagine it? I don't think it. You don't think so, right? We're getting a bit ahead of ourselves. Let's just focus on who we get in the quarterfinal. We could get Wolfsburg or bloody Sporting and we'd just be done and dusted. But you never know. You never know. This is huge, man. This is huge. This is huge, boys, in the chat. Quarterfinal draw. View the draw. We could get Panathinaikos, Rennes, Red Star, Sassuolo, Sporting, Wolfsburg, Zaragoza. Chat, who are we getting? Who are we getting, chat? I just want to be away from home. First out is Rennes. We do not want Rennes. I'm just going to wait for the chat. Just let me know who you think we're going to get. Ali reckons we're going to get Wolfsburg. Ali's 1 month sub thing went away. That shouldn't have happened. I think we're getting Wolfsburg. What else do you reckon? You know, with the Hoffenheim lads. Berger reckons Zaragoza. I reckon we're going to get Red Star. At least we're away from home. But if we're going to do it, it's the difficult way. We get one of the favourites in Rennes. Zaragoza, Sassuolo. Sporting and Wolfsburg. Red Star get Panathinaikos. Wow, if you're Red Star Panathinaikos, you're going, yep, great. Sporting Wolfsburg, massive game. Zaragoza, Sassuolo, massive game. Rennes and us. Alright, Rennes should go through Sassuolo and Zaragoza, who knows. Sporting and Worcester, the two favourites meet. Wow. It's now time for the semi-final draw. Red Star Panathinaikos. I want this one. No! If we got that one there, I'm telling you, if we made the semi-final, we would have made the final. Oh, no. So either Red Star Panathinaikos could make a final. And we get drawn at home first. Fuck my life, Football Manager. You're trying to kill me. Sporting Augsburg. Why do we get drawn from home first? Why not just away from home one time in the semi? At least we're away from home in the quarters. Wow, that is next episode, boys. Next episode is going to be Rennes in the quarterfinal in the Euro 2. I'll see you then. Thank you and goodbye.